What's up guys? Today I'm taking a look at this Emeet webcam. It's a 1080p 30 frame per second webcam with autofocus that's coming in at under 25 bucks. Now I am not at all affiliated with Emeet, but I do want to thank them for sending me this camera for free. But that will in no way influence my opinion of the product. As always, you're going to get a fair and honest review from me. And in the box, we get the paperwork that no one ever looks at and the webcam itself. It's a sturdy plastic build, and the head of the webcam tilts and swivels, so you should have a pretty easy time positioning the camera to get the shot that you want. The bottom of the unit has a 1/4 female threaded hole for easy tripod mounting, and it also has a built-in adjustable hinge clip to mount on top of a monitor or laptop screen. The USB cable is about 5 feet long, and the USB connector is blue, but I'm fairly certain this camera is USB 2.0. However, I have not been able to confirm that. Setting up in OBS, Skype, and Zoom was simple, with the camera and its built-in mic being instantly recognized in all three programs with no additional drivers or software needed. So here's what the Emeet webcam looks like coming directly out of the box. There are no special settings applied, everything is in automatic mode right now. And the only light source that I have going right now is just the window is open and I've got some sunlight coming in. So the room is very well lit right now, but things could get different after the sun goes down, and I'm going to test it out with just a couple of desk lamps on later on to see what that looks like. But this is what the Emeet webcam looks like directly out of the box, no special settings. However, we can configure the video settings, and I'm looking at that right now. We do have control over the focus and exposure, which I'm on that now. I'm going to turn both of those off and see what happens. With the focus, we can dial in tight. But this is weird. Once I changed the exposure setting to manual and started moving the slider, it got dark as our options. And then once we get past -5, it gets really dark. So that's a little odd. I'm going to set that back on auto and just let it do its thing because it seemed to be doing that pretty well. And we do have some options in here that we can play around with. We can take the brightness down, which I think it is a little bit too bright. Take the contrast up. We have hue, saturation, sharpness, gamma, and white balance. I'm going to take the white balance off auto and mess around with that a little bit. And the white balance seems to be doing a pretty good on auto, so I'm just going to leave that there. And I am in North America, so I would change the power line frequency to 60 Hertz and apply this. So I think overall, considering what we would pay for this, this is a pretty good looking webcam, and that is considering the price. This thing is only $25 on Amazon, and right now there's a coupon code knocking 10% off of that, so you can get this webcam for just a hair over 20 bucks. So at that price, I think it's a no-brainer. It's a pretty good buy. I'm going to stack it up just for fun now against my favorite webcam, the Nexigo N660p, which runs 3 times the price of this, and we're going to see how the two look side by side. So as you can see right away, this is the Nexigo N660p, and I really like the picture of this webcam. However, it's a lot more focused in, it's a lot tighter. Now, to be fair, I'm a little bit closer to these webcams than I would normally be. I'm about 18 inches away from the webcams right now, and most likely, in most scenarios, I would probably be back here. I'm up here right now because I didn't feel like moving my microphone. But anyway, I really love the picture of the Nexigo N660p, and this is what that looks like. But again, like I said, this webcam runs 3 times the price of the Emeet webcam, and this is what they're going to look like side by side. Basically, like I said, I'm about 18 inches away from each webcam. I've got them pretty much placed side by side at the exact same height, and you can see that the Emeet webcam is a lot wider in its field of view. A lot of people like that. So I personally prefer to have things a little bit more punched in and just move the webcam back as I need to, because I'm shooting in a really small space here and I don't want everybody to see like my bed in the shot and some of my junk on the shelves over here in the shot. So if you have a really good, cool looking wide background, then the wide angle camera is going to be your choice. But for me personally, I like the more punched in thing. It's just a matter of preference. But again, the Emeet webcam is $25, and with a discount coupon, you're going to get it for like 22 bucks. And the Nexigo webcam is pretty close to 60, I think. So it's just a matter of what you prefer and how deep your pockets are, but I think this Emeet webcam is a pretty good buy at that price. And this Emeet webcam does have autofocus. I'm going to test that out now, so here we go. All right, it grabbed focus on the remote. I'm going to pull it away, and it got focus back on me pretty quick. I'm going to test it out again. And one more time. Passes my test. Alright, so here we are. It's nighttime now, and I've just got a couple of desk lamps on. This is what I would consider bad lighting, and this is what the Emeet webcam looks like under these lighting conditions. I got no natural light coming in from the outside window now, and this is what you can expect. And I think overall, not the best video I've ever seen in the world, but for the price at like $22.50, this is a pretty good little webcam. And for the final test, this is an audio test of the built-in microphone on the Emeet webcam. Generally, I don't expect very good audio quality out of the built-in microphones on webcams. I almost always exclusively recommend that you get an external mic and use, but for anyone who's interested in hearing what it sounds like, this is the audio quality of the built-in microphone of the Emeet webcam. So this has been my review of the Emeet 1080p webcam with autofocus. If I was able to give you enough information to make an informed decision, it would be much appreciated if you left a like. It really helps the reach of my content. And I'm going to end this video with a shout out to my channel supporters. My links for Patreon and Ko-Fi are in the video description. Donations are appreciated, but never expected. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.